Good morning, stepsons. It's Stepdad here, and I haven't done a shave video for a while, but I'm doing one mostly this morning because my computer's having problems and I'm not able to edit much, and actually I'm not able to edit at all. So I wanted to get a video out to you and make sure you know that I am still thinking about you and wanting the best for you. It is back to school time. I suspect that you have recently started back to school or will very soon, depending on where you live. So, how about some stepdad advice for my stepsons as you get ready to go back to school or have just started? Advice number one, do your best. That may be different for you than for your friends. Your best might not be their best. In fact, there's a video that I did earlier with a friend of mine, a former boss, my astronaut pilot in What Would You Ask an Astronaut? And I remember that he had some great advice for you. If you haven't seen that one, you got to do that. If I can add the card, I'll add the card to that one right here. Here. So that you can watch that one, because Kent Rominger, former astronaut, NASA astronaut, fighter pilot, he basically said that same thing. Do your best. Your best may not be the same as your friends. And if you compare yourself always to the best person in the class and feel like I'm not that good, well, that's not going to help you get better. That's going to slow you down. So do your best. Do the best that you can do. And when we're talking about school, we're talking about school topics. In some of those, you'd probably be better than others. But do your best. All right? Do your best. All right, that was the first one. Ready for the second one? The second one is don't give up. When it gets tough, don't give up. There was when I was in high school, I think it was my junior year, I had 3 AP classes. Advanced placement. I guess they still have those. At least they did when my kids were there. But AP classes are typically harder. And these were harder. I think I had AP Physics, AP Calculus, and AP English. And I was stressing. It was like too hard. And so I asked for permission from my mom to change my schedule and drop one. And Mom, I could usually get her to give in to what I wanted. And so she gave me permission. So I took a note from her to the school counselor and told her what I wanted to do, and she said, okay, but you got to take this note to your class. It was AP English that I was going to drop because it had a lot of reading. It took a lot of time, and so I was going to drop that one, and I took the note for the slip from the counselor and went and sat down with the teacher, Miss Haltner. She was a great teacher. And and she said, and I could tell she wasn't happy, but she said, okay, well, I'll sign this, but I want to understand why you're doing this. And we had some little conversation. I don't know what it was, but she signed it, and I took it. So I had everything I needed to be able to change my schedule and drop AP English. And I went out of there, and I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Actually, that night I went and talked to a guy that lived in my neighborhood, and he said, don't do it. Don't drop it. So I didn't, and I stuck with it. And as it happens, that was the only AP test that I actually passed to get credit for, was the AP English one. So I'm glad I didn't do it. So that was a long story for the second point. Don't give up. Even if it's hard, don't give up. Do your best. Press on. Don't give up. Ready for the third one? I'll make this fast because I don't want these to be too long, but have fun. Have some fun. It's a great opportunity when you're in school, and we're in COVID now. I guess this is the second year, so depending on what your school practices are, they started to have dances, activities, and stuff last year. Hopefully they'll continue, and you'll have those opportunities if you can do it safely, but have some fun. If they got football, go to the school football game. Even if you're not a player or you're not interested, go with a friend and have some fun. Have good fun. Don't do stupid things, but have some good fun. If they have school dances, go to the dance. Ask a girl to the dance and go. Do something that will help you have fun while you're going to school. So those are three things, three pieces of stepdad advice for you, my stepsons, as you start a new school year this year. Always remember two lessons. You can succeed, even though your dad may not be in your daily life. And never forget that this dad loves you. I'll see you on the next video.